70% of women say that they experience significant stress during pregnancy, and being pregnant in 2025 and 2026 doesn't make it any easier. Whether you struggled to get pregnant, got pregnant a little earlier than you hoped for, experienced losses, have financial stress, or have had a traumatic birth before, finding providers who align with your priorities is crucial. From navigating the multiple appointments to just being completely overwhelmed and scared of the unknown, you need someone who is on your side. Extreme stress during pregnancy is so valid, and a lot of the time we can't just choose to escape stress, but we can help our body adapt better to it. I want to tell you about something called fetal programming and how the way we react to stress shapes our baby's development. But don't worry, there is hope too. We can't choose the stress, but we can learn how to adapt and regulate so that our bodies can process it a little easier and teach our baby's nervous system how to be resilient. This video is for the pregnant moms who are dealing with chronic stress and want to understand how it's affecting their baby's development and what they can actually do to help their nervous system regulate despite the overwhelming circumstances. So let's talk about Catherine. This was her 5th pregnancy, but only her 2nd under neurologically focused chiropractic care. Her previous pregnancies without care were filled with unrelenting heartburn, sciatic pain, crushing fatigue, and overwhelming stress. This time, she got adjusted 2 to 3 times a week throughout her entire pregnancy. Even though this was the oldest she'd ever been during pregnancy, she felt the best out of any of them. Her nervous system stayed regulated, her symptoms were minimal, she had the energy to keep up with her other kids, she slept great, and her heartburn was manageable. The neurological scans lined up exactly with what she was feeling. Her adjustments were tailored to what her body was showing. And just weeks away from baby number 5, Catherine said this was the most confident she'd ever felt heading into labor and delivery. She knew her body was ready because she kept her nervous system regulated throughout the entire pregnancy. Now, the umbilical cord is more than just a nutrient delivery system. It's the electrical connection between your nervous system and your baby's. When stress hormones like cortisol stay elevated in your body, they cross the placenta and flood your baby's developing brain. Now, your baby's nervous system is being programmed right now. And if you're stuck in sympathetic dominance, that fight or flight mode, your baby's nervous system learns that as the baseline normal. Think of it like your nervous system as the air traffic controller for every other system in the body. If the air traffic controller is stuck in panic mode, everything else will malfunction. Now, research published in Development and Psychopathology found that infants of mothers with the highest stress levels showed a 22% higher stress reactivity. These babies were more easily upset, harder to soothe, and showed poorer recovery from stress. That pattern was established during pregnancy. Now, the vagus nerve, the main nerve of the parasympathetic system, develops its tone during pregnancy. And poor vagal tone from prenatal stress can affect digestion, heart rate, inflammation, immune function, social engagement, and emotional regulation for years. And kids whose mothers experience chronic stress during pregnancy have higher rates of ADHD, anxiety, sensory processing disorder, and even physical health issues like asthma and allergies. This isn't bad luck, it's fetal programming. Now, you can't eliminate every stressor. That's impossible. But you can help your nervous system shift from sympathetic dominance into parasympathetic function, creating a calm, regulated internal environment that supports healthy fetal programming. Now, neurologically focused chiropractic care works at the foundation level. Gentle, specific adjustments help release the parking brake on your nervous system, allowing it to shift out of survival mode into regulation. Insight scans provide objective data. Heart rate variability measures the balance between your sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. Surface EMG shows where your nervous system is holding tension. Neurothermal scans detect areas of autonomic dysregulation. These scans track improvements in your nervous system function, often before you even notice symptom change. When you're regulated, your baby learns regulation. This is the window of opportunity. Pregnancy is when the foundation gets built. What you do now affects not just your pregnancy, but your child's lifelong health. Your baby's nervous system is being programmed in this moment. Your nervous system teaches your baby's nervous system. The intervention you pursue now, addressing nervous system dysregulation at the root cause level, affects your child's health trajectory for years. You have more control than you think, not by eliminating stress, but by helping your body regulate despite it. If you're ready to support your nervous system and give your baby the healthiest possible start, click the link in our bio to learn more. Let's help you create the calm, regulated foundation your baby needs.